the final top 4 qualifier.
Number 9 against number 15 on the EU PRs.
Exciting.
Exciting.
So you just said Wolf is a difficult matchup, or you feel that Wolf is a difficult matchup?
It's Nair from Wolf pretty much goes through every arm.
Really?
Strong hitbox. Also, Wolf can is air drift is very high, so can easily air approach Min Min.
Yeah.
But his recovery is susceptible to Min Min as well.
Okay, yeah.
Mostly the side B. Up B is a little bit harder due to the hitbox.
Wow,
So
these two players, of course, very well versed with each other. Know the matchup in and out, I would say.
I mean, they played at least 60 times. So
yeah, so
that's in bracket.
Yeah, exactly.
I assume these two played a lot more.
Yeah. We're going to have to see what happens here in game number 1. As both players load in. That's not a Wolf.
That's a Falco. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this.
I wasn't expecting it either. So, how's the Falco matchup? What do you know about that one? Because we have a good Falco as well.
Yeah, very high jump, so that's a little bit annoying to grab in neutral. But recovery a lot easier than Wolf to grab. So still, I'm not sure why he would do it either. Wolf sounds fine, but he's looking good so far.
It might just be a personal thing, or it might be something he's trying out.
Falco does edge guard a lot better, so I think he's going for that.
Okay, interesting.
Because Min Min is also very edge guardable. But so is Falco, and he should be dead here. Not if he time it like that.
Makes it back alive as he gets the Falco illusion and will go deep, but the ball is just there to protect the ledge. And
back throw.
I'll
be back throw afterwards.
I'll look at the pressure.
Off. Yeah.
You can go as high as you want, but Min Min will find you eventually. As Oryon finds the back air.
That up smash just jumped over down tilt.
Hey, don't question it. Don't question it.
Alright, gets a nair.
Pressure coming in from PeW here, but Oryon finds the opening, finds the up air, finds the back air, and now you're stuck in the cinematic cutscene here from Falco.
Back air as well.
These these edge guards.
Anytime soon now, doesn't go for it.
These edge guards from PeW have not been working out so far. Oryon has been finding his way around, finds the forward air, and once again going deep. But the arms are there to protect Min Min.
Back air doesn't quite hit it. Up air will do it. Ooh, you can't just grab in the corner like that. That's way too risky. Right, a little bit of a breather for PeW.
Look at the small amount of stage that PeW is playing on right now, though. As Oryon finds...
But he's out of up tilt percent, it seems like. So Falco needs to find a stray hit, and Falco is not great at finding those.
No, so you're going to have to find like a down tilt or something, but down tilt against the Min Min seems impossible to hit. Now the neutral air from Min Min seems easy to hit there, as PeW finds the KO. Maybe a straight up air will do it right now. It's not still anymore, so who knows?
Alright.
He finds it.
The back air at 160 will close the stock.
Well, so interestingly enough, it was exactly as you described. Falco using those high jumps to get over and into Min Min's range, and finding the back air will do it. But now it's PeW's game as he has to retreat to the ledge. Oryon keeping the pressure high.
Dashes attack. Alright, forward air is looking to the sniper jump with the laser, but PeW not biting.
Dash attack from PeW. Will tack on some extra percent. Look at the grab, forward throw, into the forward smash.
And that's pretty much true at this point. Doesn't matter where you attack.
Oh, and
he's going for the tray.
He doesn't quite get the KO there, but the Ram will help out here. Oryon stuck on ledge. Definitely not a place you want to be at.
Yeah, and there's no jump.
You were talking about this. The edge guard is a reason why you want to play Falco.
The only thing he could have done there is up B stall, because it kind of stalls you in the air a little bit, and Oryon had already committed to going off stage.
Yeah, okay.
But you know, you need to see that option in the middle of all the options Oryon is throwing in your face.
Yeah, and Oryon is a very diverse player. We've seen the laser being used to dissuade any sort of
early
off-stage, early jumps, stuff like that. So Oryon just goes deep one time and gets you with the Falco.
Oryon's just a clutch player. He's
Yeah,
he's
he
been
is.
behind so often, but clutching out that final stock every single time.
I think Oryon might be one of Europe's most clutch players. I gotta be honest. Of course, you also have Gluttony, you know, but Oryon is so clutch. Has been in so many of those Game 5 situations. I feel like, and I just see him win these time and time again.
All right, I'm not sure why Battlefield is picked, but
It does.
sounds like something Falco would want as well.
Yeah, exactly. But it does. I can see some advantages. You know, you can just stall under the platforms and just open shop there. And you do get the
spot dodge on the grab. Off stage situation, laser again.
Yeah, does make it back and does get the neutral air. So now it's Oryon. These guys are very aggressive off of their ledge options, I gotta say. As Oryon finds the up air to make it back and finds the forward air to push PeW to the ledge. We've seen this before against Zemmel. Now Zemmel had a big forward tilt, PeW had to respect. Falco doesn't seem like there's any such option.
He kind of needs to read it. Which both timing and option seems like just a hard call.
Oh my goodness! What?
I think Mango is he's his biggest Mango fan.
What? Okay, well anyway, Oryon just got the KO there, and it took himself with it. It was kind of a kamikaze move. I respect it. It's very nice.
He's just showing what he's willing to do to get
Exactly. It's like this talk has gone on long enough. I'm taking you with me. All right, Oryon on the back foot here as PeW finds the Ramran. It's so difficult to get into a min-min. But as soon as he gets in, yes, that's the reward we're looking for.
Only 35 though. It's like, and PeW is already out of the corner. PeW is looking great this match.
Yeah, exactly. Well, PeW also looked great in the first match. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, and then the end happened. Oh, grab whiffing.
That wall jump was just a little bit ill-advised as PeW makes the counter happen there.
Yeah, but he's doing it to avoid that down air trade.
Of course, I understand.
Because that spikes and a trade, so Minion actually gets to live from that.
Yeah, I understand. Now you have to mix up your options, so the wall jump was what Oryon needed, but PeW just covered it, and then Oryon getting the stock. And now Oryon only getting 20% of that. Does find the down air, huge.
Alright, back throw off stage. Gets clipped. Twice.
Up air will not lead into much more. The Ramran's coming clutch there.
Forward throw, but Oryon actually holding up so he doesn't have to tech chase. Very smart.
Goes low, has to find the timing, but Oryon finds the angle he needs to get back to the stage. And then PeW just not in position to punish that second recovery. So the back air will create some space for Oryon here, but PeW once again finds the down tilt, finds the up air.
Up air, back air, doesn't
Good movement there with the down air. How is Oryon gonna find something? No, it's PeW actually finding the neutral air.
Who does that? Has his forward air completely shielded? Like, nah, I'd win. I press forward smash.
The forward smash into the
neutral
is definitely something. Yeah, I understand. Now you have to mix up your options, so just gonna see. I was wondering about you know, the Phantasm. I was looking forward to seeing that again, but at last.
Or just an on stage one. Side B back air is a thing.
Yeah, it is. You know, and also that side B using that to mix up another mix-up option. But of course, if PeW is just throwing around those arms all willy-nilly, it might just not be the best option. So
nah, it does get clipped by the arms, but
yeah,
still it's an option you could keep in your mind, especially to catch landings from Min. All right, we're going to Hollow Bastion. It looks like
Hollow Bastion. It is. So we just saw Battlefield, which as you pointed out, of course, for Falco, a very nice stage as well. But for PeW, it was his comfort pick. Now we're going to see Oryon's comfort pick here in Hollow Bastion. I think it's a very neutral stage. Plenty of space to move around for both characters.
Yeah, setting up shop for Min and
Yeah,
then just
exactly.
combo extensions for Falco.
Yeah, exactly. So
So
let's see what happens here.
alright, gets back air, down tilt. Ooh, the drag down.
Ooh, but this is a very, very disgusting spot to be taken down from. So
PeW realizing Falco has used all his resources and just
Yeah.
had to give him a love tap and to kill him.
yeah, that's very important in that moment to take those risks and just go for it. And PeW finding that option time and time again. As he takes the lead here, almost a stock lead now off that one ill-advised option. And now PeW is just smashing the buttons.
I mean, he's allowed to. Like, he has a lead, he has a platform to defend himself. PeW is looking great in this spot.
Not this build per se, as he is on the ledge. Oryon still has to find something to get the KO with.
Alright, gets the laser. Awkward recovery. But
Does get
doesn't
it.
commit though.
Oh, he gets it. I think he might also be a little bit scared of that first stock.
A little bit. But he has to make something happen at this point. And
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Falco is not great at playing slow, so...
No, and also... Oh, and he gets the ball in his face.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he was looking for there. Down B from the ledge.
Might have
Doesn't
been
really-
looking for a side B or something like that.
Doesn't really accomplish anything,
No, exactly.
even if it hits, so...
Down tilt will lead into the up air. So, Oryon does find his KO and will get to work with a fresh stock. So maybe he will get a big combo here. Let's see. 57%, 61.
He isn't,
That's pretty good.
but still in the lead. It's PeW.
Yeah. Still stock lead off of that first stock, which so magnificently was taken away by PeW. And now the pressure is on. Those traps with the arms are just impossible to do anything against.
And now we're already entering triple digits, so a clean hit is gonna kill at this point.
Yeah. Surprisingly, the ball isn't even necessary. It will be the Dragon Arm taking out. And you can see a big sigh from Oryon as PeW takes game number 3. And it's now a 2-1 lead.
Alright, Oryon replugging his controller. Might be feeling something was off.
Let's see what game number 4 brings for us. As PeW once again will have to ban 3 stages. I would expect the exact same 3 bans. He's thinking about the third one. Maybe considering, hey, Hollow Bastion might not be, you know, I just won on that, but
looking at those stages, I'm thinking we're seeing Wolf here.
So that's the big switch up. Oryon goes switching over to Wolf. That makes a lot of sense.
I don't see a reason to. Yeah, there we go. I don't see a reason to ban Final Destination against Falco.
Right. No, of course not. Alright, so we're gonna see the Wolf. Both players locked in their ultimate characters, you know, Min versus Wolf. We've been calling for this since the start. Wolf, of course, very difficult to deal with as Min. Those big hitboxes on both sides as we head into game number 4. PeW with a 2-1 lead. It's his games to lose as he finds the first blood.
Up throw, up air. Alright, kind of suffocating him already. But PeW fighting back.
Neutral air there. Those hitboxes are just the oomph that comes with Wolf's hits is just massive.
Alright, gets thrown. What's the option afterwards? Nothing.
No, but does find the chase, does find the neutral air. A charge up down smash! How do you roll into that?
Just get up, attack it.
Oh, a little bit of flop there from PeW. The nerves getting to him maybe as he puts on the pressure. And will not get Oryon get away with it. As that shield is getting mighty low. We saw some good shield management from Zemmel. Now again from PeW as PeW finds the Oryon as Oryon finds the opening he needs.
Alright. PeW struggling to get a solid hit, but finally gets the laser. Is he gonna escort? He is not. Ooh, the flash calling out the jump.
raw side B there from Oryon. That's the kind of thing he likes to do, you know.
Yeah.
If he knows what you're gonna do,
Yeah,
he's just gonna call it out.
call it out with a side B, do some emotional damage on top of some real damage.
Back throw will put PeW in a nasty spot here. Has to use the Ramran to cover his landing. The jab, but the confidence was not there. And then PeW finds a grab at the edge of the stage.
It was a jab waiting for a roll read, but PeW was like, nah, I'm just gonna throw you off stage.
I'm just gonna mash that Z button, you know. Alright, strong arm here for PeW. Does use the reflect. Down tilt, neutral air. Oryon in a difficult spot here. Will he make it back?
Alright.
Does get jab. His jump is back though. And that does give him the option to go to the platform instead.
Yeah, but it was a very dangerous situation for Wolf. Just escaping by the skin of his teeth. But actually getting rewarded with a stock as well in that up smash. Like, this is looking better than a Falco, but still, it's mid-min. It's dangerous spots.
Yeah, and that shield was dropping mighty low. And once again, you see Oryon taking his space, taking it slow. I think that's very important. You got to have a full shield against the min-min. Otherwise, you just get poked over and over again.
If you're not patient enough against min-min, she just wins by default.
Right.
Alright, gets down smash.
And the forward smash. And that is the timing you were talking about.
Yeah.
PeW finds the stock. And now we're in a final game. Or in a final stock situation here. And Oryon has to be very careful. Both sides have to be very careful. Let me rephrase.
Oryon's shield looking low, but doesn't really matter when you're in advantage.
Jab to finish it up. In the blaster even doesn't quite connect. PeW on 115. Oryon on 6%. Look at a grab maybe from this angle. As PeW looks to find the middle of the stage. Yeah, that's going to be good.
That's going to be game 5. And so far, Oryon has been looking clutch in those.
Yeah. Oryon, a very strong player, finds the shield break in the final stock. As PeW was whittling down on the shield, but at the end, it's Oryon's Wolf.
That gets the S smash on the shield, realizing, oh, it's over half done. Might as well break it.
Might as well try and go for a break. And PeW just hanging on a little bit too long to the bubble. Sadly, didn't quite make it out.
Alright, Town and City as our last showdown.
So Town and City, I'm a big Town and City lover as a personal player, because it feels like anything can happen on there with the platform layout and stuff like that. But in a game 5, that's your pick? That's interesting.
It's a very long stage, so a lot of room for Min-Min to retreat to. Also very short distance to the blast zones. Also great for Min-Min. So I get why he's picking it.
I get it too, but you know, if you make one small mistake on both sides, then it could just be game right there. Good parries there.
Parry shields the last hit as well. Drop the falling up air though. That could have been a lot worse for PeW, but still Oryon in the lead.
Yeah, and Oryon has been in PeW's face all this time. From the start of this game to right now, Oryon is just putting on a clinic on how to dodge those arms. The arms race, so to say.
Alright, gets hit by another Nair. Back to the side of the stage. What's your option? Jump down there. Not gonna do anything.
Oh, that's a bad spot.
Grab, but still gets away with it. Back thrown though. A little reset.
The Ramran to cover the recovery. Has to go for a jump, but Oryon finds the neutral air, calls out the jump, and that will be the KO.
Again, that down air just getting punished. Not sure what he was looking for there.
Alright, this might be what PeW was looking for, but he doesn't quite get the KO. As Oryon just slips on past.
Alright,
once
Reflector
more.
does a good 20 damage.
Cute option there from PeW, but Oryon was just ready for it. And now, in the middle of the stage, PeW is trying to set up camp, but you know, Oryon finds his way in. Wolf back throw you is almost taking a stock lead here, as PeW has to make it back.
And then PeW just can't escape from that. Actually gets caught by the Wolf Flash. And
that's it, right?
Might be it. Yep. Alright,
excellent awareness!
But actually just manages to attack and realized just need to drift a little bit to the left to make this.
Oryon with some excellent awareness there, getting the tech. I'm sure 99% of players would get stage spike there, but Oryon getting ready to tech that. and
Oh, the
gets the
side
dash
switch
tag.
grab as well. Oryon is so locked in for this game 5. Like suffocating PeW in every possible way. It's looking impossible to come back from. Still on his first stock. Well, make that his second with his 2 fresh stocks.
Right, and then landing the neutral air, landing the down smash, and Oryon will take it over PeW, the final representative from France here in your top 4. It is Oryon.
It's Oryon, which gets to face space first, I believe.
Yeah.
He gets an entire gauntlet of Dutch players if he wants to make it all the way. But we're going to have to take a little break after this beautiful showdown of PeW against Oryon.
Yeah,
Just a little
exactly.
bit of the clips.
So we're going to see some clips. Well, for me, the most important part was where PeW went deep to get the KO on the Falco. We're going to see it in game number 3, I think it was. First 2 games looked very Oryon dominated until this moment where PeW just decided, okay, never mind, I'm not going to lose anymore. Took a stock, Oryon tries to find the KO, doesn't quite find it here, but does find it in the end with the back air. But then PeW takes game number 2, and it's going to take game number 3 here because Oryon goes a little bit too deep and loses stock on 0.
0. The awareness was great from PeW there, but Oryon realized, well, maybe I just have to go Wolf, suffocate PeW, not let him make any plays. Falco was also getting edge guarded. Wolf a little bit less, only so on side B, and that roll was just bad. Like I can't even mask it.
I mean, I do understand what's happening, you know. Your brain is like, I shouldn't roll, and then you just click on the roll button.
Your
and you're
brain
like,
is,
I'm
oh,
stupid.
he's charging a smash attack this way. I need to get behind him, and then you realize, oh wait, it's a down smash.
Yeah, exactly. And at this point, it's just Oryon taking over the game. The shield break is the cherry on top. And in the final game, you can't really see it in these replays, but Oryon was just in PeW's face the entire time. Look at the stack.
Yeah, the stack was beautiful.
Beautiful work here by Oryon. As PeW does answer, but here is
It's
that
a little
neutral.
late though, like
It's the neutral air into the down smash on 80%.
Not even sure what's true at this point, but still, the deficit PeW was at was unlikely that he was gonna make it.
Exactly.